Hello everyone, good day! Yes, this is going to be a fine day. We're going to win today's daily. We're going to do well on today's daily, and if we don't, I'll not do anything extreme. So we're starting off with a basic Hellhorn with the ability to primitive mold, which is actually interesting. Spawn additional collector in battles that already have a collector. All units get multi-strike, and you have a bunch of junk in your deck. Okay. This is a weird one. All units having multi-strike is fine, but we definitely want to put an emphasis on creatures that have access to quick. Let's take a look at these artifacts first. Demon units get an additional multi-strike. Look, now our units hit more often than theirs do. As long as our demons live, we're good. Speaking of which, Armor 10 attacks 3 times, or Armor 10 Revenge gain 2, and on kill, you get more armor. I like this idea because he could potentially make up the damage that he takes very quickly. We have to be very careful about it, though. And I'm going to try out a new way to play these. If it's just not in the cards, then don't take the trials. I think in this case, oh my god. Look at that. But, if we put baddies on every single unit on the floor, we're not going to make it out of here in one piece. So you know what? Forget it. Normally I'd say instantly yes. Today, reserved. Now you're dead, which is excellent, which allows me to just toss a train steward up there, toss a train steward here, and then that should get us a collector. That armor means that we're not going to take any additional damage, which is very good. Input a box is a cute idea. Look, I'm not sure if there's much else we need to do other than Calcified Ember and then Infinite Box, see what pops up. 2 Pyre Chompers. Adorable. Uh-oh, he's super dead. You're super dead. There's nothing else to do this time. Get rid of another Calcified Ember bright and early. How's this going? We're killing him instantaneously, so just get rid of another Calcified Ember and call it a day. I'm happy with this. It's not as many points as we could have had, but if we'd had everything stacked up on every floor, that would have been damage we did not need to take. Rage 10 is huge for us and does a lot more damage all at once. Hornbreak to get rid of particularly annoying people, though, is going to be important and allows us to snipe people in the back. Entombed Explosive. Goes off once, deals 50 damage, instantly kills a person, might cause people to just die. I like it. It's not a bad plan. And we don't really need Driftfall. We're going to go ahead and put into emphasis on these demon units, because they have multi-strike 3. Look, if we can keep that Hellhorn boy alive, that's pretty impressive. Now, I'm beginning to realize I made a mistake by not taking the Rage, because this would have been a really good moment for him. Hornbreak being free is one thing. 20 magic power and consume would make good sense on a torch. Then I think we reroll. Hold over on a spell. We could keep a person permanently dazed, and we don't exactly have a problem with that. So I'll do that, then add another 20 magic power and consume onto another torch. Okay. We've used a lot of money early on, but we're thinning our deck relatively quickly. All enemies enter with spikes 3. Why did I click that? Because of shitty bad habits. That's not what we should have done. This sucks. The good news is we do have primitive mold, so I'm not holistically worried about that. You know what? Reduce the amount of spikes we're taking, please. Thank you. So no one's getting any bonuses out of that. That might not actually be ideal. How about if I do this? Then you die for different reasons, and that matters a lot. Okay, cool. Sweet, you're getting another kill. I'm down with this. I think we just Calcified Ember on this turn. We can't Dripfall nothing, though. Well, goodbye, Dripfall. Okay, everybody on my floor is dying. They're all alive. It is what it is. At this point, then, we need to set up for the next floor. So, imp in a box. In ideal. Primitive mold. Yaw back Horned Warrior. Unfortunately, he's just a little bit too big. Everybody would be a little bit too big, actually. Here's one thing we could do. Boink. Big bonk. Now you're the one dying. Because of a bunch of angry imps. Okay, that could have gone better. Could have gone worse. But it could have gone better. Welder Helper. It's helpful. Vent is a spell that we could definitely use. I think that going for Welder Helper to continue to buff our big boy is not a bad plan. And if we need to resurrect anybody, a triple striking draft is not a bad way to do it. But we need to start thinking about the fact that Primitive Mold is only going to resurrect random things, which is not great. If we go to the right, we get a free artifact. If we go to the left, we can duplicate a card we already have and potentially get another demon. Another triple striking Horned Warrior. Look. Right? It's 90 damage. You don't say no to 90 damage. Not easily. We could go for double Driftfall, but then we're drawing a lot of junk every turn, which is not ideal. I do like the idea still. The other idea is that we could go for double Driftfall and just stun people for a million turns in a row. I do like that idea because we are so frail, and just stopping them from attacking is a huge deal. Enhance a monster, I think in this case makes the most sense. Make one of our train stewards just an absolute beast for a round, and then call it a day. This is the time to do it too, because we're facing Daedalus or Talos next. It's Talos, which I hate. I never liked Talos. So, enemy units enter with armor 5. She attacks turn and pushes them back every turn, and then pushes people back. Yikes! Alright, so no one's tanking this round, because Talos says no to tanks. We don't have a means of killing you before you become a problem. I was gonna say, it'd be nice if we could get an answer to that, and we did. We can make that a more permanent answer if we really wanted to. Now, as for the Fledgling Imp, if we put a lot of rage on these boys here, that kills the whole floor, and suddenly we're in a really good spot. Yeah, that's actually stellar. I actually want to spend a turn just blasting her. Now, you only have burnout of 1, so you'll just instantly die. You do 7 damage, so I'm actually happy with putting this guy down there for right now. Yeah, he's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger if this keeps up, lass. Here, Talos. No attacking. Might as well deal you 2 damage while we're at it and Hornbreak you for another additional 5. Because I want that revenge. Look, the little imps aren't doing anything anymore, but it doesn't even matter, really. I think we put out the Calcified Ember for right now. This entire floor is dead and there's nothing they can do about it. Okay, now you're going to try to attack him. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. Final wave, huh? Well, you're very dead, but just to guarantee it, enjoy that. Get rid of our last Calcified Ember, or one of our fewest Calcified Embers. Just absolutely slain. Alright, that was excellent. I'm very pleased about that. Double the amount of armor on a unit now actually makes a good deal of sense. Removing all burnout and debuff effects from a unit doesn't make as much sense. Look, Reinforce, considering what we were capable of pulling off there, is huge. It's huge. If our champion gets big enough with that kind of armor, it is an astounding amount of defense, and they just get massive based off the rage they're taking. We don't have a whole ton of imps, but it looks like we can keep them in line long enough that 300 damage might be worth the shot. Alright, and if you could hand me just an extra energy every turn, that'd be great. Look, this is not a good deck, but I believe that it's got some potential for being a great deal of fun. On the left side, we can actually bump our people up. On the right, on the left side, we can pick up another consumer. Oh my god. You know what? We could use a tank for our poor second Horned Warrior. I'll go ahead and grab this guy. It's not grand, but it's something. We'll get rid of the other thing in a second here. The train stewards, and one of the train stewards should probably go, right? Like, they take up space that we don't need them to take. Spells, 20 magic power and consume. Boom. All 3 of our torches now have that. Excellent news. Make reinforce a bit cheaper. Makes me a happy man. And double stack. I wish. Reroll. 10 magic power just on Hornbreak is huge here, I think. Getting another one onto the reinforce to make sure that's actually castable is nice. And having a spell gain permafrost. Look, that actually would have been good on there too. I think that for the purposes of permafrost, effectively permafrost is like removing it from the deck as well, because like you're not going to draw it a second time. We could use that in certain situations to use primitive mold. That could be interesting. Or just Dripfall, particularly annoying monster. So yeah, that's fine. Oh, hey, we have extra money. Is that what you're telling me? Brand. Not... Why did I say brand instead of grand? I'll never know. And what about a Dark Forge? What we got? Slay for plus 10? Or Slay gain armor 15 and gain more rage. Don't get me wrong, the extra damage sounds great, but I think that we need to get on that armor train as soon as possible so that we can last as long as possible. These guys get multi-strike, and if there's anything that happens with multi-striking these boys, they start to really hurt. I don't think it's worth the 150 coins. We don't have the ability to set up on every floor and survive, is the issue. Like, they do too much damage. So. Nice. I don't think that we're going to cast our Dripfall. We'll just let it slide for right now. We'll put the Horned Warrior here, and goodbye, Train Steward. It was fun knowing you, but you will die this time. Okay, we're getting the kill there. Nice. You two are dying. Excellent news. We're getting 22 armor back for it. Perfect news. Might as well cast that here. There's no place to put our demon friend, I just realized. Like our big demon friend. He's a 4 slaughter. He needs to take up a floor on his own. Well, he would normally go up here. If you don't kill them, he will. And I think that's it. Pass the turn. Why am I not casting all my spells? I mean, if I don't need to, I don't need to, right? So here's the issue now. Our imps can only really go in one place. Excellent news. So you get attacked. You take 4, 4. You then kill all 3 of them, I think is how that one works. You don't even need to attack. So I'm going to cast that so I can get more access to just dealing damage. I'm not going to cast the Fledgling Imp yet. The draft does not need to come out at all yet either. I might as well let you get the rest of the kills. I will Dripfall nothing at all, actually. Although... we can Dripfall our own boys down here to cheat the system. Get rid of this calcified ember. That might be one of the last ones there. You now have 232 armor. Congratulations. Slotting that guy down is not going to help. We might as well slot this boy down. And then hold on to that Dripfall. Okay, here's where things get funny. Because we're going to go ahead and do this. And then we're going to do this. And then suddenly you're just gaining HP, which feels great. Yeah, look, that was fun and easy. Okay, you know what? This is a good run. I'm having a lot of fun with this, largely because I have... Hold on, what consumes? Everything consumes. You already made everything consume for the rest of the time, so, like, don't worry about it. Votavary dying and drawing stuff is not great. And Fatal Melting, no, we don't need any of that. That's fine. At this point, we're just removing cards from our deck. Really, I think our deck is pretty good. And upgrading cards if we need to. Slide me over this way, please. So, what could I remove? You know what, the draft, it turns out, not so good. The primitive molds are so far not helping, but they will be helpful when the time legitimately comes. So yeah, I'm willing to remove one of those, bros. We got just enough imps to make our imp champ a thing. I do think we remove one of the primitive molds, because the torches right now as a 1 mana 22 damage direct damage spell is not bad. Then over here, double stack. I mean, we could apply days 2 for that permafrost spell. It's not bad. We can make our deck even thinner. Entombed Explosive. We don't actually want you popping up very often. Although it is a perfect situation for some things. I think that the Impetus box is actually really good for us. Here's what I think. I think we can make a spell cost one less. So this Drift Ball is Permafrost and just always works. Ah, if I'd add 10 more, that would have worked. Okay, is there anything that we can make cost one less? The Primitive Mold being free, I think, makes things easier. The Torches being free is also just good. 20 magic power and consume? Nah. We're gonna need Hornbreak to come up more than once. Torches at 22 damage? Perfect. Hornbreak, the ability to just snipe things? Really important. No, wait, no. Spikes 4? Absolutely not worth. Absolutely not worth. Holy shit. We nearly died for nothing. Now, you were dealing 14, 28, a whole lot of damage. 14, 28, we'd still die. Unless we killed one, and then you got 2 kills, you would get 30 armor. And then we're actually kind of talking. So you know what? Let's do that. Except for you can't attack back. This is a mistake. The stealth is a thing. Could you not attack, please? Thank you. Alright, now we could put the Horned Warrior down here. Just increase damage, but it's really not going to help. We put the Horned Warrior up here, I think. And then we eventually Drip Fall him so that we've got a strong second floor. Right, Assassins. They hurt a lot. Cool. What an incredibly badly played run. These Assassins are the worst. Okay. We're gonna hold on to that. We have no need to play that right now. This guy's gonna get to the top. There's nothing we can do about it. Unless we waste 2 torches doing that instead. Not ideal. Okay, Impetus Box, I need you to help me out here. That's exactly what I was looking for. Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for here. You're going to die. And there is nothing we can do about that, sadly. But we can try to protect you at least a little bit. I will Drip Fall. Let's see. I'll Drip Fall you twice, just that way I have access to both the Drip Falls again later. But this person with all that stuff going on is going to make it through. Primitive Mold. Gets back at Fletchling. It's not the worst. Okay. If I can waste your stealth, and your stealth, and one of yours, we're not getting any kills anyway. The second turn they move, they're doing damage. Blows. Okay. I can't reinforce anybody. I mean, I can reinforce you. That's all I can do, though. Seriously, stealth is the fucking worst, man. Okay, well. Doing 200 damage, it's not nearly enough. Okay, look, if we live through this, which I don't think we will, that'd be nice. We played that floor incredibly badly because of stealth. Yeah. That was such a good run and we fucked it up right there. I hate that stealth guy so much. Thanks for watching. I hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. This was a good daily too. Look, give this one a shot. This one's not that hard. It's actually really good. We're gonna try again. Like, honestly, we had that run down. It was such a good run. We had it down pat. Give me the extra demon multi-strike, please. Go over here. I know we can beat that floor if I just remember for 2 fucking minutes. Yeah, I swore. Bring it on, YouTube. I swore once. It's my only F-bomb I get. we remember for 2 minutes, that we would have been okay. Seriously, it's upsetting. It's very upsetting to me. Thank you. This allows me to do a couple things. And that's it, really. You popped up there, huh? You're dead now. And you're dead this turn? Yuppers. Use whatever energy you can to get rid of some calcified embers, though. Okay, Welder Helper. Okay, maybe Ritual Battle is nice to have. I still think that the Welder Helper was the right choice, considering it popped up later on down the line. We don't need any of these. You're starting to see some differences in the choices I've made already. You go on this side, pick up a Hellhorn unit. It's this boy here, no problem. Bounce over this way. What do we get? Spells cost 1 less. No one really cares. What I'd rather do is upgrade a spell to consume and do 22 damage. Do I permafrost one of them like earlier on? Nah, we re-roll. Holdover, drip fall. Make it cost nothing. To get another one of these torches to just leave our deck as soon as we play it. Go on. Look, these fights are a piece of candy cake. The issue comes when we come across Stealth Boy, and we're like, oh right, Stealth. I can't believe we completely forgot about freaking Stealth Boy. It's the worst feeling on the planet. You're up there, huh? Not anymore, you're not. Seriously? Get back down here. He's popping up there, and it's very upsetting. I'm willing to go ahead and make this fight a little bit quicker for us, huh? I know I've died and I have zero call on that one, but we're gonna go for Welder Helper here. Do we go for another Drip Fall? For the control? I don't think we need it. I mean, it's really cute. I like it a lot, but we know what's gonna happen next. It'd be better to mold things. Then we go left. Get a Hellhorn unit. Did we need a tank for this guy? I remember I opted to go for the Horned Warrior, but let's go for a tank for the guy first instead. Hellvent. Removing 2 Train Stewards. No, that duplicated it, you fucking idiot. Now you're just playing fast and wrong. Now you're playing fast and wrong at the same time. Wolf, what are you doing? You're like... This is what happens when you're angry. You just play worse. Yeah, it's Talos, whatever. Okay, depending where she attacks this time around, it might make things different. I don't think it will, though. Excellent use of our friend there. Yeah. Block. Excellent. I don't know. Help him out. Okay, now our bottom floor is just like running amok. So this is all fine. We can actually do damage to you now. Bust out one of these. Excellent use of no one here, sadly. Get rid of these 2 in my deck. Okay, we're going to lose our horned one here. There's nothing much we can do about it. That's fine, though. No, you don't get to attack this time. I'm sorry. You don't get to attack either. And are you dead? Very much so. Excellent. Get rid of the calcified ember, drip fall you for fun, and then call it a day. Yeah. You're dead now. And I'm happy about it. Do you understand how mad I am? Okay, we went for energy last time. We're going for energy again this time. Because I'm not smart. Sometimes I just make bad choices, and that's one of them. Okay, then we go this way. We're going to remove 2 of our creatures. Train Steward and Train Steward, surprise, surprise. Okay, out of here, we already have a tank. We already have this guy. We can now skip that floor. Upgrade spells to cost 1 less. You! To use 20 more magic power. Boom. But then consume. 10 more magic power. We didn't get the big ol' armor piercing nonsense, actually. Permafrost on the molded will be actually quite helpful. Make it cost nothing will help with our energy issues that might or might not come up. And then we remove one of the primitive molds that we don't need anymore as a result. Because we only need to resurrect 1 card a turn, you see. Yep, that's the one. That's our boy. Like, at this point, I'm just... Nope. We're just going to go for it, okay, boy? It's fine. We put our champion on the bottom floor and then watch as he rips and tears throughout the entire rest of the floor. It's not even an issue. I wish I could cast anything else, but I can't. Oh, look. It's a boy up here. Get one of those. Get one of those. Bounce down here. Put out a welder helper. Look at the armor that we're now getting. Hold on to that permafrost. Call it a day. Honestly, I think that's all we do. We could implement a box now, and then, like, I don't know, put out a Pyre Chomper here just for the sake of getting rid of it, and then drop this boy here so that way we can actually get some energy out. And then for these... None of you are dying, huh? Well, we could drip fall one of you for next time. See? Told you. Alright, well, 2 of you are dying again, so that's not a big problem for me. Hold on to the rest, honestly. A brief respite. Whoop! You get to go downstairs now. And we can actually play the Consumer of Crowns. What a beautiful boy. We drift fall him. And can we mold anything that matters? The Fledgling Imp? Sure, man. More rage! You're not beating him. Also, for laughs, that's what I'm doing here. Okay. Do we need any of these? Nah, not really. Do we need any of these? Nah, not really. Okay. So it's worth remembering, you want to start deploying on the 2nd floor. Not the 1st. The 2nd. Get rid of the last 2 train stewards. You don't need them. And then spells-wise. -1 to spell cost. Reinforce. Make it double stack. Would actually be kind of funny. But reroll. Permafrost on the reinforce. It's worth the money at this point. Upgrade for 20 magic power? Nah. Reduce cost. Cute, but nah, no need. Okay, purge card, however. Yeah. Get rid of a primitive mold. 17 card deck of magnificence. Our deck is trimmer. Better. Foreknowledge has helped us. We're also going to tell this entire thing to go screw itself. I really don't like this. Like, this... Stealth is the worst, but this just makes it so much worse than it ought to be. Yeah, I think we hold on to the rest of it. We don't want to put the steel worker anywhere because we want to take our consumer of crowns up here. If possible. It might still be possible. Still dying, huh? Okay, now you're getting armor back. That's actually pretty sweet. Molded. No sense in that. And we still want this gold, so... I'm sorry. You have to die that way. You're dead. So that's good news. You are not dead. You are, in fact, gaining armor. And I actually do not appreciate that in the least. If you could leave. That might be ideal. Reinforce. Just to get that out of the deck for now. And Impetus Box is absolutely unnecessary. So the main draw right now is that we want to make sure that we are getting like some big boy plays wherever possible. We can put the Consumer Crowns up here, actually. That is astounding. I thought that he was a 4-dropper. He is not. Get him out of my deck. Get these to be killed. We still take a bunch of damage, though. Is there anyone else we can drip fall right now? This boy? You know what? That's actually not a bad plan either, all things considered. Molded. We do have 2 units we could reform here. Let's go ahead and put this guy up here so he just does more damage. Not that it matters. Okay. You're going to be able to take them all out. However, I would rather... Let's see. How do I want to do this? Dripfall him, then Dripfall him. Cool. We could randomly produce another Fledgling Imp. It does nothing for us right now. I think we hold on to the torches. Now, if we can stall this floor of any attacks whatsoever, I'd be mighty pleased. So every attack we can manage to stall you by is a great time. Yeah, you first. And you next. Okay, so hopefully we eat up at least a couple of attacks here. 2 of them. Okay, we're up to 5. You do die here, though? Excellent goddamn news. I mean, when you make a Mega Floor, you really do make a Mega Floor. See, like, that's the difference. Keeping in mind what you're supposed to be flipping doing. Okay, important work is actually really good for us. We do have a couple of imps that can stand to be sacrificed on occasion. Subsuming Blade is too late. Everything else is not a thing. And now we're back into uncharted territory. I thought that the daily was done. We're giving this another whirl. We're not. This isn't even counting for score. This is counting for pride now. Is there anything I'd like to double? Honestly, important work could be cute, but I think that just getting a second reinforce could be absolutely golden. So I'm going to go bounce over here, grab this, removing a primitive mold. And then Impetus Box has been helpful. I don't want to get rid of it. And although I've spent money on them, the torches could stand to go. We're a very like creature-focused deck, so yeah, we double the reinforce to make sure that our big boy gets real big. Fell, the Wings of Light. Yeah. You are a first floor knockout as far as I'm concerned. That is what's going to happen here. Although I hate this. Everybody on the floor dies. It's a good sign. Unfortunately, Consumer Crowns is going to have to. Okay, bounce you up here. Put this boy behind him. And then that's a dead thing, and you're taking 30. Excellent news. And if you just never attacked, that'd be pretty grand. We could reinforce already. I think that we'll hold off on that reinforcement just for right now, and we can go ahead and burn a torch on you. Armor 10. It's a thing. We have a double reinforce. We can definitely use a reinforce now. And I think that for our purposes, I'd be happy to drip fall this big guy downstairs. Okay, yeah, that should do it for now. Yeah, armor 10 on that guy up there, that's gonna matter. Okay. We have 2 drip falls. How many units do we have down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see a 6, 7 happening, but for right now, let's go ahead and do this. I should have done that to the other one. My bad. Let's play the Consumer Crowns literally anywhere else. Never mind. We could drip fall him twice, just to put him on the same floor. I'm not sure if that's even remotely the right idea. I'm an idiot. God damn it. I'm actually a moron. If I had important worked this guy here, we could have drip falled him once. Instead, we're putting him up here so that we can do some damage. And then we drip fall him later. Nah. We drip fall him now. We just get him downstairs so that way he's honking everybody and killing everyone all at once. Okay, you're getting both the kills down here. That's grand news. Reinforce. We don't need anything else anymore, really. We could have torched our own imp to make that work, but, like, doesn't matter. Okay. Armor 10. It matters not anymore. You seem to misunderstand. Sacrifice an imp. We can't actually play them anymore either, is the problem. Like, this floor is just so huge. Imp in a box. Ooh, an Impish Scholar. You brought us back a Reinforce. Look, I don't mean to tell you that that was the incorrect choice, but it was absolutely the correct choice. Thank you, Impish Scholar. I appreciate that. Molded gives us another 2 Welder Helpers. I would be happy to put a Welder Helper in here, but like, there's nothing else we can do with it. Alright, sacrifice an Imp. Molded. Grab the Impish Scholar. Toss him out. Get back a torch. Blast. And then what? Double drift fall again. Just to get her down here where she takes a bunch of damage for free. The Consumer of Crowns, by the way, is doing wonders. Okay, important work. Sacrifice this boy. Nice. Molded. Grab the Impish Scholar. Bounce back upstairs. Cast it once more. Get a free torch. Blast them for 22. Then, you know what? Drip fall. It's like having holdover on all my spells. Drip fall again. You almost died before you got a chance to attack. We almost got that achievement. That would have been sick. Okay, well, you know. Important work. Look, you're dead. Just end the turn. It's fine. We can put you out of your misery, and it's okay. You were still dazed too. That's actually stellar. Okay, so Transcend Imp is actually bananas for us. We will do that. And then, you know what? A little bit more space might help us. A little bit more energy, though. A little bit more draw, though. Like, the draw isn't necessary, but it does make sure that almost everything is available every single turn, which is pretty nice. But the one thing we've been having issues with is space. So we're gonna grab space, see what happens. We've had 3 artifacts this turn. The first one and the first 2 after that, and you know what? I don't even care. Do we want to reduce? No. Let's just go over this way. Rage does not decay on friendly units. Perfect. Now we're cooking. Raids an additional 1 per stack. Yeah. I don't mind spending money at this point. I just want to win. Yeah. Armor 25 on Slay and gain Rage 5. Our champion is officially a beast. And there's nothing they can do to stop me. Non-boss enemy units get +8 on their attack. Our champion cannot quite live through that easily, so I'm just going to fight him. I'm going to fight him, and they're never going to see the second floor, and we're going to have a good time with it. The 30, 60, fucking damn it, dude! Okay, so can we block all this? Yes. No. Apparently not. Holy shit. I misunderstood how much damage these guys do. See, this is why I hate multi-strike on enemies. Okay. We need to drop you then. There's not enough HP in the world to do what you need to do. Okay, so you take 16 and a 30 for 36, huh? And then you strike back, killing the front guy. Bad guy lives. Okay, this way I'm at least killing the whole floor. That does help us. Get him out of there. Now, between all you boys. Sacrifice an imp to draw cards. Imp in a box. Protect our boy. We're gonna take some fire damage. Like half of our HP and damage is fine. Sacrifice an imp. Mold. Hornbreaker Prince could have burnout too. Or, I could just stack this imp in the front. As hard as flippin' possible. Just pog him out of everyone's gourd. And deal with everybody else in a much more amicable way. And now the Consumer of Crowns can come out. What a time. Okay, molded. Grab the Transcendent. We can't place him down there. We can place him up here, though. Get another floor of doom. That's important. Like, why have a champion that pogs out of his board when you could have two floors that are just absolutely astoundingly strong from the get-go? I don't even need to import and work. Molded. Play the Transcendent. Just pog him out of his own gourd, then drop him. Then tell that guy to chill for a turn. So, like, this worked out fine-ish. We should not have played nearly that badly. We should do the math. Math is not for suckers, okay? Okay. Branding red actually makes a lot of good sense for us as well. Moving into the front and apply 10 armor also makes good sense. We don't need any of it, though. We've got a good deck as it is. We got a good deck as it is. We just need to remember not to play like morons, and we should be fine. Left side, heal, duplicate. What do I want to duplicate? This Transcendent. 100%. Okay. Friendly units gain extinguish supply armor 5 to the front friendly unit. Cute. Literally nothing else good in here, so we leave it alone and we leave. Yeah, it's fine. I don't even need spell stuff. Whatever. I got a 19 card deck, Seraph. You're about to die horribly, hopefully. Hopefully. Emphasis on hopefully. If we do things like, honestly, your attack won't be the issue. You're gonna exist, huh? Okay, you're doing 30 on your first run. I really wish you'd take a lot less. Okay, that'll do. That makes him take less and gets that out of our deck immediately. We want to encamp, but maybe not on that floor right away. I hate everything about that. And you're on the same floor, huh? That's what it's come to? I don't know why I'm doing that on the same flipping floor, my dude. Okay. You're still dying. You're still dying. I can't stop it. It's an unstoppable amount of death. The Seraph attacks. I hate this boss so much. Okay, important work. Look, he's huge right now, and there's nothing we can do to stop him from killing people. He does freaking 1,000,000 damage already, because it's my fault, but you know, you get the idea. Okay, Driftfall this boy, so he stops attacking. Like, you're still dying because you have spell weakness on you or something like that, but like, at least we got this going on, and Reinforce here is not going to help. This version of Seraph is so absolutely obnoxious. He is the worst. Okay, well, we're going to put you down here. Yep, that makes the most sense. Okay, molded. Grab one of these transcendents. We've only had one welder. Huh? Get dazed, too, please. There's nothing we can do to protect you, huh? Seriously, this boss fight with multi-strike is just such a huge spike in difficulty. Spell weakness on our big boy, huh? Yeah. Okay, great, excellent. It's my fucking favorite. Look, you calm down. Molded. Grab one of those transcendents. Toss her out there, please. You take it easy for a turn. Just both of you die, please. Is there anywhere else I'd like to play Reinforce right now? No. Right. They do damage and you just summon them up there for free. Okay, we're gonna go for Molded here. We're grabbing a regular Welder Imp because I want the Transcendence to do a bit more. We can hold off on that for a second. If you get dazed and you get dazed... I hate this version of Seraph so much. Like, we need to, like, go bananas. And this version of Seraph does not let us. Molded. Grab a Transcendent. Okay. Well, he's big now. And he's not taking nearly as much damage. I'm getting close to being able to cast Reinforce with some form of conviction. Might as well do it again. Yep, Transcendent again. Sure, why not? Let's put on a new Transcendent. We could Reinforce now. I don't think it's worth it yet. Final wave. Now would be the time. Okay, Molded. Transcendent. Toss it out there. Important work. Yes, I know that's making you bigger. I should be doing this on a different floor. I hate this boss! Okay, grab the biggest Transcendent you got. Summon him. Stop you for 1 turn, stop you for 2 turns, and then make you double as large. Alright, Seraph. I don't win dailies very often these days, but I just want you to know that the more you get Brawl and Multi-Strike, the angrier I get. It is such a damage spike. Ah, okay. We made it. Look, it's worth a set. 32,000 points for such a strong daily is not high, and even then we died right at the beginning, right? We died to Stealth Boss. Again! Again! But I do think that we made the right choice with Hornbreaker Prince. It's just that we need to figure out... We need to play better. Like, I keep playing like garbage. It was a stellar deck. We went all the way with it in a way I think that made sense. Just, we played that one real bad. And if you can do that one whilst picking up all the trials on the way, you are kings, really. I'm not sure how you'd pull that one off, but there are definitely some difficult ones. Okay, and then this one. And this one in particular is just a tough one. Like, getting a perfect or near perfect score like that, I can't imagine how they freaking manage that. Like, if this person doesn't stream on a regular basis, I'll never figure it out. It's a good run. It's a fun run. Give it a shot yourselves. I'm out. I'm frustrated and sad with myself. I'm going to go paint some miniatures. Yeesh. Woof.